What's up YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr Wargames and I'm bringing to you guys a deck update to Utopia, and this is pure Utopia. This is not the Shark variant. I have gone against it and decided, well, I say gone against it, that sounds very negative. I've chosen to split the decks apart again and build Shark separately and Utopia separately, just because I feel like they function best on their own. They do work together, and as if you want the together profile, there is that on the channel, but at times the decks just do play better on their own separately. But they both make the brand new Utopic Future Draco very easily, and this Utopia profile demonstrates both how to play Utopia as a whole, as well as being able to make the Utopic Future Draco. And I'll show you guys the 3-card combo, which shows how to make the deck Utopic Draco just on its own. At any point in time, you can make Utopic Draco with a 3-card hand, but throughout the game, there's one card in the extra that can just literally make it with just a simple rank 4, which I'll show off. You'll see, obviously, in the profile. So, before I get into it, if you enjoy this, go like and subscribe down below, ding that notification bell, because obviously if you enjoy a person's content here on YouTube, you don't want to miss out on that content, and that notification bell helps prevent that, and all of that is greatly appreciated, and we thank you guys so much for doing so. So, with all that said and done, let's get into this pure Utopia deck. So, to start off with the Sages, I like to bunch them up together, which is 2 Ascendant Sage and 3 Armed Sage. I'm not too fussed about searching the rank up. It's there if I want to. So I only play the 2 Ascendant Sage. But I feel like Armed Sage is just overall that much better. You can summon it to feel much more easier, so long as you control 1 level 4. And so the whole the deck is based around. Ascendant Sage, you kind of need to have no cards for it to be a full-on extender. So later down in the game, if you have an established board at all, it's harder to use him as an extender. But you want to play 5. I feel like 5 is the best number, in all honesty, and so that's why I've gone for this ratio. For the Yuma support, we have the 3 Utopic Onomatopoeia, 2 Dwarf, and 3 Gagaga Coat. I feel like this ratio is best for the slot because we have a card to search the Go Glove. So we only play 2 of it, and then I feel like Zubaba, you want to play 3 of this card because this is just a 1-card play later in the game, because you just normal this and get this back or this back, and then this is your best play starter because this gets 2 of these out. So that's why you want these ratios, and that's why I've gone for that. For the ZWs, we have the 1 Pegasus Twin Saber, 1 Lightning Blade, and the 1 Tornado Bringer. These are arguably the best ones. The only other one I would probably play is the once I find him in my piles, the Azure Glow or Azure Blow, Azure Strike. Neither of those 2 words. This is probably the 4th one I'd play because A, it's level 4, so it can help you start your plays off with the Sages, but also this allows you to attack multiple times. So it's the only other one that I would probably play, but these are 3 are arguably the best. It's your effect negation, these are your protection, as well as attack boosts. And then for 2 extenders to go with the combo, which we'll see at the end, is the 1 Raider's Ring and the 1 Singing Lanius. We are utilizing 4 Strix in this deck because 4 Strix is the best way rank 4s can abuse Utopic Draco Future. So that's why we're playing these 2 cards. You play both because at any times these are just 3 extenders, as long as you have Exceeders on board, but you want to be able to search at least one of them off the 4 Strix. So that's it for monsters. Moving on to spells, we played the 2 XD Exchange Tactics. I've gone for 2 instead of 3 just because I don't want a hard brick on these. You can only control 1 on the board, so you don't want to be opening up too much of these. We have a card to search this anyway, so it's no Shouldn't be too much of a problem to get to this card. We have the 1 Reinforcements of the Army, because we play Warriors. We have the 3 Zexal Constructions. This is to search all your Zexals, rank ups, and stages and everything. Just literally to search your entire deck. It helps unbrick that double or nothing in your hand, which is just fantastic. 2 copies of Generation Force to search our XYZ cards, including Tactics. For Onomatic cards, we play the 3 Pairers and the 1 Pickup. I don't want to brick too much on pickup, so I'm only playing the 1 of it. This is essentially just a 4th copy of these, which then these get you into your Onomatopoeia monsters. As I mentioned before, the 1 Double or Nothing to get your Utopic double off. For my rank ups, I'm playing the 1 Zexal Force and the 1 Numon Force. Zexal Force is to help not only get to your Utopia Ray, Dragonic Utopia Ray, but also to get into your Dragonic Halberd. So you have options there for this. And then the 1 Numon Force is to essentially go into anything else in my extra that involves a rank up card. So not also being able to nuke the entire board of effects. For another spicy tech, I'm playing the 1 Xyz Import. This just helps to get over problematic monsters as long as you have an Xyz on board. The 1 Pot of Avarice, this is just for the grind games. Shuffle back your entire extra deck and then just do your entire plays again, which is just fantastic, while also netting you draw 2. For Revival, I'm playing 1 Glorious Numbers and 1 Monster Reborn. You can play the Zexal, the new Zexal spell that we got. But I think Glorious Numbers is just a little bit better because it can revive any of my numbers and nets me a draw. So Glorious Numbers is pretty good on that front. The 1 Called by the Grave because it's Called by the Grave. And then for Traps, I'm playing 1 Xyz Reborn and 1 Zexal Alliance. These are just revival cards that can help you stay in the game if you need it. If you don't want to play those, you can just put in like 2 Solemns or like Torrentials, just any form of disruption traps you want. So there's that. For the X deck, we're playing the 1 number 39 Utopia times 2 because I feel like 3 is just too much. You don't really need to go into 3, especially if you're playing things like Pot of Avarice and Glorious Numbers and revival cards and things like that. You shouldn't need to go into 3 Utopias. 2 should be more than enough. 1 Utopia double. It's like the honorary 3rd Utopia, in all honesty, because you just use this to skip into any Xyz that you want. 1 Utopia Ray and 1 Utopia Prime, just to stack up on top of your Utopias, while also staying rank 4 for your rank ups, and then triggering off your tactics twice. For the rank ups, we're playing 1 Dragonic Halberd, 1 Dragonic Utopia Ray, 1 Ray Victory, 1 Ray V, and 1 Utopia Beyond. You've got 4 good options here. This is for your big beat stick plus negation and disruptions. Victory just helps you basically get over anything. V can pop anything, and Beyond just makes everything 0, and then you can just run over it for massive damage. So that's your 4 options there for your rank ups. 1 Dragonic Halberd for your rank up, your Utopic rank up. And then for the brand new boy, our brand new player, which is Dragonic Future, along with the Utopic Future, these 2 go hand in hand, just like how Double goes with Utopia. Like, these 2 are just fantastic for the deck, and Draco Future is just insanely boss. So he's a 3k, 2k attack and defense warrior. Light requires 3 Xyz monsters with the same rank except number of monsters. This card's original rank is always treated as 1. This card is always treated as a Utopic Future card. You can also Xyz summon this card by using 1 F0 Utopic Future. You control as material, transfers materials to this card. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects once per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can detach material from this card, negate the activation, then, if that monster is on the field, gain control of it. You keep it forever. It negates. It's really good. It's hard to get over. It's basically the Xyz version of Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, and it's a fantastic monster for all rank 4 NXCs loving decks. You can even slap this in Galaxy Eyes, which is just fantastic. Like, if you're an Xyz deck that just spams the same rank, you can just slot these 2 cards in and be good to go. And then to help utilize those, we play 3 monsters, 1 Gaga Magician, 1 Gallant Granite, and 1 Force Strix. You'll see how these 2 work in the combo. And this is essentially your ticket, your free ticket to Utopic Draco Future at any point in the game past turn 1. Because you just use this, get back one of these two, and off you go from there. So that's it for the deck profile, main and extra. Let me just zoom out and quickly show you guys your basic 3-card combo to get into any of those two monsters. Well, your Gaga, your Dragonic monsters. So you just essentially need any form of a free extender. I'm utilizing both stages here. I'm showing you both stages. It can be anything you want. It could even be just like all 3 of these. And then you just need one Utopia, one Utopic Onomatopoeia, or Gaga, or Dodo Dwarf, and then you just want Gaga thingy or Dodo Dwarf. Like, it's just essentially a mixed mash of these 3, and then any one of these 2, and then you're literally good to go. So I'm going to show you with Arm Sage, Utopic, and Gaga. So you special summon your free extender basically, or you get your free extender out in the forms of Arm Sage. I have to normal summon this and then special this, and then I can use my Utopia to special summon my Gaga from hand. From here we then just rank up. We just overlay these 2 into our 4 Strix, and then we use the 4 Strix to detach and search any of our 2 Winged Beast targets. So I'm going to go with Raider's Ring here, and then since I have Raider's Ring, I can now detach a material from a Dark Exceeds I control and special summon the Raider's Ring. From here I can then just overlay. Yep, doesn't lock me into darks, which is good. Should have double checked that before I even put it in the deck. I go into Gallant Granite. From here I can use Gallant Granite to detach a material and search my Go from deck, and then I just overlay these 2. This goes to grave into my Utopic Future, and then from there just slap the Utopic Draco Future on top of that. And that's basically your 3-card combo to go into Utopic Draco Future at any point during the game. If you have a combination of those cards in your hand, the entire automatic engine does this as well. The stage is just basically just pull nice free extenders. You get your Draco Future, and then you get your Go Dwarf, your Go Glove as well, which is just a nice bonus on top of that. And at any point during the game, if you have like a Pot of Avarice, or if you have like 2 of these in your extra deck, like let's say that goes, all you have to then do is make your Gaga Magician detach a material, get back any of your 2 ranks 4s in the graveyard, and then just slap on top and just do it the same thing again. This is just basically your recurrence and to your recovery to make the second future if you can get it back into your deck. But that, guys, is the deck profile and combo. I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below what you think of this, and how are you playing your Utopia deck, and how are you utilizing Draco Future. I'd love to know down below. As always, like, comment and subscribe. Till next time, as always, happy dueling.